Hello everyone, welcome back to the BVTV channel, and we've got another UFC Universe Mode episode going on. You can barely see me. Hello. We have got a massive event on the deck here for us. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I can't wait to kick off this epic 11 fight night fight card. I'm super excited. The 43rd fight night, and this one happens to be a very big Thanksgiving episode. That's loud as ever. And so I'm really excited. So let's get it kicked off in the women's fight division as the... Wow, why am I drawing a blank? Alright, awesome. Don't know why I drew a bugger there. But anyway, Ashley Evans-Smith, who's 2-5, will take on the 2-4 Alexis Davis. What's up, Tegan? Happy Thanksgiving. A very special Thanksgiving fight night edition for you guys. This is my last live stream of the week. And if you guys didn't see my notification earlier, I don't even have my phone out for like anything. Oh my goodness, I'm literally working on nothing right now. But I'm just super excited just to be back here doing this with you guys again for another time. I did decide to put the college football universe mode on pause until we finish the Far Cry 6 Let's Play. But we still will be doing the WWE 2K mode universe. So that's still happening. That episode will be out Saturday, and I'll try to be there for that as well. So at least you guys have that information. And that kind of sums up what we are looking at. At the moment, at least. Knees to the face. Oh, into the body. Goodness gracious.
And they separate. Job at least staying upright on
separation.
That.
Oh, okay.
And she's back in the clinch.
Coming together. Oh my goodness, the two-piece. Ashley Evans-Smith doing a great job right now. So they should have moved that over here, because I literally don't have anything set up the way I wanted. Which is never a good thing, by the way. Literally one of the worst things you could have. I literally was just listening to the Iconics, their theme song for Impact Wrestling, and it's very addicting.
Right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
And it's funny because you look at Alexis Davis, comes in at 2-4, I believe. Yeah, 2-4. And then you got Ash Evans with his 2-5. Both these fighters are on the bottom end of the totem pole, trying to get it together, trying to pick themselves back up, and trying to fix the mistakes that they've constantly had. Again, it's harder said than done. So when you've got this type of situation, you know both these fighters, when into their camp, fully laser focused, and are going to pull out everything and anything. Both fighters really can't afford another loss. Specifically, Ashley Evans-Smith. You know, she's here with this 2-5 record. You know, Alexis Davis 2-4. They're kind of similar to it to a high degree. But, you know, we'll still see Davis back again if she loses this fight. Ashley Evans-Smith, she loses another one. That's going to cause a real big, you know, potential problem for her. And she is trying to hem away. She dropped her. It was a smooth uppercut. A savage uppercut dropped her. Nice knee to the face. That round goes 10-9 to Ashley Evans-Smith.
All right, round 2.
My ears are involved, which is not a good thing.
Gets caught with that punch.
Wow, she hemmed it dead, and the schnoz, that's going to leave a mark. It's not looking good, and I said we love the type of battling we get in the clinch. So for that's the actual opposite of what Ashley Evans-Smith really wants to happen to her. She does not want to get taken to the ground with Alexis Davis. She's done such a great job on the stand-up. You want to keep it there. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Emotions in here that maybe are lost on the casual.
Absolutely,
and truth be told,
all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle.
Okay, not bad. I was assuming that Alexis Davis was actually going to go for a takedown. It never happened.
Real sneaky body kick.
and didn't want to
she's landed some pretty good shots
say
here tonight,
anything
but
incorrect
still
there.
DC unable to
Gonna
string
Ashley
any
Evans
solid
Smith has just done a great job of finding combinations and landing them efficiently, and it's something that Alexa Davis has had a hard time trying to figure out. Oh my goodness, that hook! I mean, Davis has been absolutely rocked more times than once. She's been dropped twice already. That was just in the first round.
Oh, she put everything into that leg kick.
She threw her entire body into that kick, and you see the damage.
I said Ashley Evans Smith looks like she should be in boxing with the way she's been absolutely hemming. I mean, absolutely hemming the face of Alexis Davis.
To getting that knockdown to finish the earlier round.
So you also got to think too with how fast and aggressive Ashley Evans Smith has just kind of taken these 2 rounds. Is she pushing her gas tank a little bit too early? Gosh, oh goodness gracious, man! It's the combinations for me, and give it up to the chin of Alexis Davis to take as much damage as it has. She can't take much more. I mean, she's hurting. I should probably just, like, tweet out and stuff that we're live. And again, drops her again. Oh, it's that sneaky uppercut that catches everyone. Can Alexis Davis hang on? No, she can't. Ashley Evans Smith, a knockout in round number 2. That's how we get this Thanksgiving episode off. That's how you kick it off, with a nice, solid knockout. Ashley Evans Smith, big win. That sneaky uppercut did enough to just stun her. It was boom, it dropped, and she went for the takedown. She got caught the sneaky uppercut on the way down. Those are honestly the most brutal. The most brutal. Declaring the winners by knockout. Smith. Woo! Congrats to Ashley Evans Smith. She's now 3-5. She puts Alexis Davis at 2-5 as we're going to the next fight of the night. As you guys know, normally what I do throughout this in live time is update the records and rankings right in front of you guys. And our next fight, I don't know what. There we go. And our next fight, it's going to be the 1 and 2 Marvin Vettori take on the 2 and 3 Damian Maia. This fight's up next. And we have a couple of ranked fights tonight. We're just going through some of the fights on this card are more of I mixed it up a little bit.
Well, these guys have been on each
Alright, Vettori in the green, Maia in the yellow. We are headlined by former heavyweight champion Kenneth Thomas, who's 14-6, taking on ranked number 3, the 4-2 Tyson Fury. That is our main event tonight. Oh.
These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
So we are looking at a very awesome fight card. I mean, not only that, we'll also be seeing former light heavyweight champion Aldrich Cook take on ranked number 7 Nikita Krylov. We've got Hakeem Reid versus Tyron Woodley on this card. Anthony Pettis versus Paul Felder. Brian Ortega versus Dustin Poirier. Bruce Lee and Aljamain Sterling. Juliana Pena and Holly Holm. There's a lot of big fights on this card. Nice takedown.
If at first you don't succeed,
we'll even be seeing the debut of Lee Taylor in this episode. Oh, this is not where you want to be if you are Marvin Vettori. The arm triangle. It's a bad spot for you. And you know, Dave Maia is a master at jiu-jitsu. This is not where you want to be. I'm telling you that right now. This is a very uncomfortable position. Dave Maia may be looking for a shocking upset finish over Marvin Vettori in round number 1. Can it happen? Does he tap out? He taps out. Wow. Damian Maia. An inverted triangle choke.
I don't determine who wins the bonuses, but when you execute an inverted triangle choke like that,
wow.
Pay that man. Pay that man.
All right, so a wild round and a wild
a single takedown is that Wow, okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliano calls a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 38 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out,
Congrats to Damian Maia. He is now 3-3 in the UFC. He puts Marvin Vettori to 1-3. Vettori not having the best start to his UFC career with us. Not looking too good for him. And folks, with that, we're going to go on to the women's strawweight division as we're going to see the 4-7 Carla Esparza take on the 6-8 Ronda Marcos. That was a lot to say in one breath. Holy moly. Yeah. I love skipping the introductions. I wish I could do that more often. Carla Esparza in the blue, Ronda Marcos in the red. Let me actually grab my laptop so we can update what we just went through the last two fights. And that was nuts. That was nuts. That was awesome. Like I said, having to see Marvin Vettori at 1-3, it wasn't. No one could predict that, nor expect that. Damian Maia is now 3-3. I mean, he beat him in less than, what was it, like 2 minutes? It's nuts. And we just saw Ashley Evans Smith really did put the work in that fight. So I'm actually updating the records right now. None of it will impact the rankings, luckily for me. Yeah, I'm still shocked. I really didn't expect Damian Maia and Marvin Vettori. I thought that was going to be a full, 3-round fight. See, where you don't want to be is on the ground, and with Carla Esparza on top of you. Esparza is nasty. Those hands are deceivingly heavy, and they're fast too.
Just over 3 minutes to go in our first round.
Show for an armbar. Ronda Marcos cannot afford. There you go. I'm about to say Marcos cannot afford to give it up, and just like that, she does. This is not where you want to be if you're Ronda Marcos. You've got to try to find a way to evade danger, and I just don't feel like she's gonna do that at all. Ronda Marcos, literally that quickly, just got her arm broken almost.
Clearly she had an opening and she closed the show pretty effectively there. That is one of the bigger wins of her UFC career.
Carla Esparza, everyone. That is the second quick finish that we've had. I mean, the takedown was insane. Again, Marcos made the mistake, and Carla Esparza exposed her, got the armbar was cinched in, and made her tap out.
We now go to Bruce Buffer. He has the
They're going to update that record. Jeez Louise.
Gentlemen, referee Herb Gaines called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 32 seconds of the very first round.
But Ronda Marcos is now 8-9. Carla Esparza 5-7. Congrats to Carla Esparza on winning this fight 5-7. Her road to 500, her journey continues. It gets crazier and crazier, folks. I had a feeling we were going to have a great Thanksgiving edition on our hand. And our next fight is going to be in the men's 5 division as TJ Dillashaw, who's 7-10, I believe? Yeah, the 7-11 TJ Dillashaw takes on the debuting Lee Taylor. This is actually one of my subscribers. He wanted to be in here, and I actually had one last spot left of Creative Fighter, and so he and Lee Taylor kind of took that spot. So this is really testing Lee Taylor for quite a lot. I mean, putting him in the with TJ Dillashaw, who's been on a roll at with a 7-11 record. You would think the opposite, but when this series first came out, I think he had like 2 or 3 wins. So he's been on the tear, truthfully. He really has been. So for TJ, it's all about kind of just beating Lee Taylor, making him own one, and keep going forward his road to 500. But for Lee Taylor, it's about making a statement and dominating, and with a dominating win against TJ Dillashaw, it would be really impressive. You got to think that with how, not necessarily weak this division is, but with not many potential challengers to go along, Lee Taylor would have to be already, getting a shot at least at the top 5. That's all we have in the men's 5 division is the top 5. But Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm actually updating the fight still because they keep finishing way too quickly for me to keep up with it. My goodness. Not what I was expecting.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Hey, what's up, Josh? Welcome, welcome. Happy Thanksgiving, man.
He engages in a single collar tie here.
Did we get Ronda Marcos her loss? I don't think we did. Yep, 5 and 7/6. Awesome. Cool.
Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
So for Taylor, this is,
Just over 2 minutes to go in round
you know, iron sharpens iron, and I think that's the true test that we're going to see here for him. And, you know, having to make your debut on the Thanksgiving special, this kid's got all the pressure and all the spotlight on him.
And now he's got that tie clinch.
But if he succeeds, if he pulls out a victory, I think this kid's going to be talked about for a very long time. Then again, that's all. That could all be a pipe dream, and it could be over really quickly. So you just never know. And that's what I love about this series, that you can't predict it, man. You can't. Perfect. So that's all done. At least they got all that done. Awesome.
And he lands a punch there.
Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well. And to everyone out there as well. And also, if you guys follow the Twitter handle, I will post a Happy Thanksgiving once this video is over. I completely forgot to. I did it for my company, didn't do it for my YouTube channel. I think I posted it on. No, I didn't even do that for. Yeah, so I've got to do it for our Twitter and YouTube and stuff. No, I gave you guys the alert for YouTube. That's right. Round number 1 was pretty even. I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know who did better that round. It was very even. I mean, I might say that maybe Dillashaw just barely, but by like a smidgen, edged out Lee Taylor. But I think that's gonna be a tough round to score because there wasn't anything significant that happened in round number 1.
Real nice body kick land.
Hey, what's up, JC Gamer? Happy Thanksgiving, man. How are you? These guys are hammering away in the clinch.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Trying to make sure that I have my chat screen open at all times.
Whew.
So I'm really excited the fact that we have actually got 5 series going on. I'm good. I'm doing pretty good. It's Thanksgiving, all good vibes. I go back to work tomorrow. I actually got yesterday and today off, which is like wild to me. So that's awesome, you know. And I can't complain. It's been pretty chill. It's been very workful still, but in the best way possible. If that makes sense, hopefully. And yeah. Oh, that leg. That lead leg of Lita may have given out once that kick got checked. Check that leg kick. You have Lita at 10-9 because of takedown defense for this round or for the first round. The first round was a bit debatable, man. I'm telling you, it was a little bit debatable. This round, I think so far I'd give it to Lee 10-9, just because I think he's done a little bit better overall. And finally that Superman punch, and finally a significant strike that has landed. That's what we want to see from both these guys. So these guys are fighting like very similar. It's like these two are shadow fighting each other in the sense that these guys are just mimicking each other, so to speak. But for those who were wondering, great takedown defense. But for those who were wondering, I am going to put our college football universe mode series on pause because we are also doing the Far Cry 6 Let's Play. And the Far Cry 6 Let's Play will be a much more longer stream than it was the first time. So that's just for people who want to stop and watch the gameplay. And look at this, Lee Taylor's dominating, so that's why Far Cry 6 is going to move into the college football. So, oh, that lead leg. Lee Taylor's lead legs had a nasty snap, and I think TJ Dillashaw may have just found a weakness that he can exploit in a very big round. And let's see how Lee Taylor can handle the damage. I mean, look at it. That calf is starting to swell like a bowling ball. It's not looking too pretty for Lee. But like I was saying, I mean, at the moment we do Madden 22 once a week. We do UFC obviously once a week. Our Far Cry 6 Let's Play. Our FIFA 22 Rebuilding Manchester United Let's Play. Rebuild season or series. And we also do the WWE 2K GM Universe mode. Thing as well. So those would be the 5 series. And then I'm going to have a poll towards the last week of December, figuring out what you guys want to do with this channel moving forward as well. If you guys want to keep it more to live stream like how we always have, or keep it to more video-based stuff. It'd be a little bit weird for me, but it would just be an adjustment for what works best for all of you guys too. But that'll be towards the end of the year. Oh, wait, both guys, their lead legs are getting really messed up. The cracks in both of their shields. They've been kickboxing for the majority of this fight.
Shot to the body.
So this is a big debut for this young man. Wait, great phenomenal takedown defense from Lee Taylor this entire fight. The IQ and the awareness has been there. It's absolutely impressive. Yeah, we've had 3 insane finishes already. This is our 4th fight of the show. And it also has not disappointed.
He's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal.
Oh! I'm not sure what was worse, the shot to the kidney? Or the kick to the head while he already went down. That was nasty. Can't get sloppy. Lee's gotta keep his composure calm. Wow, he literally back and forth.
What a last minute.
If you can do it, I can do it too. Is basically what these guys are saying. Call him with the head kick.
Maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done.
He's being very cautious. I'm a little bit surprised by that. It's round number 3. You gotta finish him here. You don't want to put it in the judge's hands. Again, great takedown defense, man. 10 seconds left in this fight. And this was an interesting fight. So take your votes. Do you think Lee Taylor won this fight, or do you think TJ Dillashaw did it? I'm thinking maybe 29-28 Lee Taylor, but he can also make a case for it to be an even 29. I don't know. This is gonna be difficult.
The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Let's see what the officials say. Josh has got his boy Lee.
All 3 judges score this contest 30-27.
30-27.
Unanimous decision, Taylor.
Oh, wow. Lee Taylor wins it by decision. He is 1-0 in the UFC. He wins it on the bright lights. A big-time win for this guy. Big-time win. He is 1-0 in the UFC, and he beats TJ Dillashaw. That's wild. It's something he literally was being tested. So it was not an easy fight for him to take on his first ever, fight night. Well done by that kid. And next up, folks, it'll be in the welterweight division as the 3-2 Hakeem Reid takes on the 10-10 Tyron Woodley. This welterweight bout starts right here, right now, with our boy Dan Murrieta as the official. So far, we've seen it all in 4 fights. We've seen 2 submissions, 1 knockout, and 1 fight go to a decision. It's funny, Tyron Woodley, man, how the mighty have fallen in terms of what he once was. He hit him so hard he spun around in a 360. Can we like acknowledge that for a minute? He hit him so hard he spun around like a ballerina. 360. Wow.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice.
That's crazy.
By this gentleman.
Folks, take notice to Lee Taylor, man. That was wild. Do you know what? My calf might fight again. Let's see. How far did I already do the fight night? Truthfully, I have no idea, if I'm gonna be honest with you, because this is fight night 43, which means 1 week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 4 weeks. So basically, I can guarantee you he probably won't be on until maybe January. That's what I said, because I also got to give other fighters chances too in that division. Because I've already kind of booked. Yeah, I see them spin around all the time. I don't get why they spin around. Like, it's wild. Oh my God, that spinning back fist. That was nasty. But yeah, because I've already booked fight night 44, fight night 45, fight night 46, and UFC 270. I've got the champions. I just don't have the challengers. But I can tell you is we will have our first ever super fight for both. Oh my God. Hakeem Reid is getting handled all the smoke right now. My goodness. But yeah, we will actually only have 9 fights? No, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have 2 super fights on that card. Holy hell. We have 2 super fights. Conor McGregor versus Kevin Lee. And then we have Ronda Rousey versus Mila Wineland, which is wild. That's what we're about to witness. That's going to be crazy. We have literally 9 championship fights, a stacked fight card of those 2 fights alone. Not to mention all the other champions as well. This is going to be a great fight, a great pay-per-view to end off December. Oh, Whitney's going to give us the... So yeah, UFC 270 will be our lowest in terms of fights on the card, but in terms of importance, we've never had a super fight before, and we're going to have 2 super fights where 2 different belts are going to be on the line. That's going to be nuts. It's going to be absolutely crazy.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body.
So I personally can't wait for it.
That's going to leave a mark. And again, we talk about the size advantage. Certainly put it to good use there.
Great for winning from Lee Taylor winning against TJ Dillashaw is not easy. No, definitely not. I mean, that's a win you get to brag about, but also that right there is a statement win. And it's going to... That win may have just flipped the flyweight division on its heels. A lot of people have had a hard time beating TJ Dillashaw. So, for that to happen, it was unexpected. I kind of had him counted out, truthfully, when me and the fight committee made that fight, and he hung in there.
But nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab right?
I mean, he puts TJ Dillashaw to 7-12. Hakeem Reid, though, getting absolutely worked by this is probably the best form we've ever seen from Tyron Woodley. Tyron Woodley understood the position he was in going into this fight. He was 10-10. He's won 10 fights. He's lost 10 fights. He understood that he was going against Hakeem Reid, who's 3-2. So, you know, Tyron understands he's in a position where he has to win. He doesn't want to go back to being on the ground. He doesn't want to go back to being like a prelim fight. He wants to stay in the headlines, and he's got to beat Hakeem Reid in order to do it.
Another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it.
And Reid does not look that strong in this fight against Tyron. Let's be real now.
And they separate.
Again, dropping Hakeem Reid.
He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Right there, those records, that record.
Look at the good pass.
Yeah, that was cool.
that comes from him throwing that kick.
Look at this. Why am I getting tired? My goodness. Whoa. Another knockdown. He is absolutely hemming him.
Position here, DC.
Going into side control.
Pop in your step when you talk about
Hey, what's up, Tyler? Happy Thanksgiving, man. This Tyron is trying to knock him out. I mean, Hakeem is getting absolutely worked. Like, let's be real, guys.
Very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning. The position of the underhook opens up so many opportunities to either escape
Fight.
or sweep.
Round number 3 of what has been an oh my goodness, a simple jab, What the heck was that, Tyron? Did he slip or fall, or what happened? Hakeem's got to really pull something out of his hat. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good, man. I'm not gonna lie. It hasn't been a bad day. It's been pretty chill, pretty relaxing. I can't complain. Out kickboxing TJ Shaw to the point he tried to take Taylor down about 7 times. You know, I mean, honestly, I think Lee Taylor had probably the greatest awareness that we've seen in the flyweight division in a while in terms of not being taken down. You know, so well done by Lee Taylor. It was very impressive. You got it. That was an impressive debut. I think one of the most impressive Creative Fires debuts we've had. For sure, absolutely. Oof, yeah, no, I mean, Tyron has been doing great, man. I'm doing great, just relaxing on my day off. See, it's all, you know, making content on my day off. But I've absolutely enjoyed doing this, and I'm really glad that we're kind of, I've never really done a Let's Play before. I've done a walkthrough, but never really a Let's Play. So doing Far Cry 6 as a Let's Play has been quite interesting. I've never really watched people do them before, so I'm hoping I'm doing it right in that aspect. And I knew this week was going to be a lot of content at once. I mean, 4 of our 5 things came Monday to Thursday, and it's only Thursday. And then our wrestling video comes out on Saturday, so I decided to put college football on hold so we finish our Far Cry Let's Play. So, good Lord, good night. How is he still standing? I give him credit, you know. Oh! Good Lord. Hello, knockout in round number 3 for Tyron Woodley, who knew he desperately needed it. He was 10-10 going into this fight. He's now 11-10. Maybe this can start the upward trajectory that Tyron Woodley needed. A big knockout as he knocks out Hakeem Reid here tonight. That hook absolutely sent Reid to sleep. Good Lord. Good night, Hakeem. Oof. If I skip this, it actually skips the, yeah. Well done. I'm updating the records as we go. And I think it's on to our ranked fights. Yep, the ranked fighters are up next. That's going to be interesting. I wouldn't say KO of the night. Well, no, you know, maybe. No, that's actually kind of fair. Yeah, he might. He might, actually. Yeah, on a serious note, actually, yeah, he might actually be knockout of the night. But next up, folks, we're going to see ranked number 2, the 10-5 Brian Ortega take on ranked number 10, the 6-6 Dustin Poirier. This fight happens next in the featherweight division. Herb Dean, the official, storming down to the camera. Oh, wait, Brian Ortega in the blue, Dustin Poirier in the black. It's fine. I feel like everyone who's a Dustin Poirier fan goes, take him out of the featherweight division. What are you doing? I can just see it happening. Come on, T-City. Okay, so Josh is going for Brian Ortega. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that, actually.
Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands.
Oh, just a little spoiler for you guys for next week. Next week's fight night, the main event will be in the welterweight division as we're going to see ranked #1 Darren Till take on Sin Integra Pugsley. What a slam from Brian Ortega! Let's try and go for the triangle. This is not where Dustin Poirier wants to be with Brian Ortega. Well, the submissions will on the actual update ranking. That's the records. Ugh.
There he is. He's moving to the finish.
Wait, Hakeem Reid is now 3-3, while Tyron Woodley is now 11-10. Just wanted to put that out there.
Rubber guard for him now, DC. Some people believe this is nothing more than a stall tactic. What do you think the offensive fighter is trying to do?
Ortega, Poirier. Why can't I never find their names on there? It's like I never can. There we go. Perfect. I like struggle with that when I'm actually looking for their like names.
And then get back to work, trying to advance position to your ground and pound. If you play it
because for Poirier, he loses this fight, he's out of the rankings. He understands that. It's not easy being told, hey, go out there, take on the #2 ranked person, rank #10, and good luck. Not an easy task. Good lord, I mean, Dustin Poirier is getting absolutely worked in round #1.
To keep the referee off you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a
can't afford to give up the arm. Oh my god, he gave up the arm too. You know, Brian Ortega wins this fight. A lot of people would say, oh, well, he should be the next #1 contender. I disagree. There's a lot of guys who go up there. A lot of people think Ronaldo Moicano is waiting for a while to get that shot. I think the next fight, when we have it, should be Ortega versus Moicano. But this armbar has been locked in. It's been locked in deep. This is not where Dustin Poirier wants. Dustin Poirier couldn't even tap out the arm. Maybe snapped Brian T.C. Ortega. What a win for Brian Ortega, man. How'd you put Khabib on the middleweight to fight George St. Pierre? So what I did was I just kind of used the combined weight class, and I put them to fight there. And that was that's the way I did it. 3 for 3 for me so far. No, you've done a pretty good job so far in this episode.
You're this good in the submissions.
But also, you've kind of just made like the one mistake everyone who like realizes they're doing really good does. Normally what happens is, after they've acknowledged the fact they're doing great on the pick'ems, there's like a steep decline afterward. So let's hope you didn't jinx yourself. Congrats to Brian Ortega, man. 11-5 in the UFC. Personally, I don't think that Brian Ortega should get the next #1 contender shot at the featherweight strap, but personally that's something that me and the fight committee will have to talk about and discuss heavily and kind of rewatch the footage from his last couple fights to see if that's truly something that we want to do. But folks, the next fight we got for women's member division, ranked #4, the 4-3 Juliana Pena will take on ranked #3, the 13-11 Holly Holm. This fight is up next. But Yves Levine is the official. Look at that. Come on home. So you got Holly. Okay.
Alright, so here we go with round 1 of this highly anticipated.
Wait, Juliana Pena in the black shirt, yellow trunks. Holly Holm in the blue.
Both of them have every skill in the book.
Did I just update the last fight? I did. Okay, so at least that is done on the card. I'm not going to reference. Wait, Dustin Poirier is now 6-7. Brian Ortega 11-5. Which actually may put the featherweight division in a little bit of a rough patch. Just because, like, what do we do now with, I really do feel that Moicano versus Ortega should be next, but I feel like they're going to want to put Ortega in that spot again, which isn't a bad thing. It's just like, that's something that we really want to do. Trying to see if we have anyone that qualifies to be ranked for the featherweight division at #10, but I'm just not seeing it. This is scary.
Oh, and she connects there. so the hands look good tonight.
Great timing to land that punch.
Wow, Sodiq Yusuf gets lucky
Big punch to the body.
and gets to be ranked number 10. Sodiq Yusuf, wow, lucky guy.
Oh, now she's got
So we still have a top 10 for ranked fighters. Wait, look at that, woohoo!
Oh yeah, right hand.
Oh, big elbow.
Stiff elbow shot. And truthfully, I'm pretty sure that certain fighters will change divisions. I mean, we've already had that happen before. But when the new game comes out for UFC, I'm pretty sure we're going to have a couple different divisions too. So just to keep it fresh as we go throughout the years of the next iterations for games. So there goes that update to all that stuff, which is awesome. It's funny, the women's bantamweight has a top 5 as well. It's kind of funny. I feel like they really should start adding a lot more female fighters to the rosters for their divisions because it's very limited as it is. So the creative fighters kind of take up the majority of that space.
It feels like she gave up on getting the takedown, so it started to flow more naturally. She was not forcing her entries anymore. Just let it come to her, and now she's got the takedown to speak to.
Got it. It was home with a 2-piece. Triangle. She tried to deck Juliana Pena, but Pena kind of recovered quickly.
What a body kick.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And she caught the kick.
Said our main event tonight, the ranked number 1, Kenneth Thomas, ranked number 3, Tyson Fury. That's going to be a big, big fight in our main event, 5 rounds if need be. So that's all good to go. That's updated.
The speed and timing it takes to land a strike like this is beautiful. And she has.
Both fighters are a little hesitant. Kind of surprised to see that.
Well, she felt like the uppercut was going to be there. It has absolutely been there. No reason to think she won't get back to it here.
No, she's going to go back to that position. She great timing.
Nice takedown.
That right hand landed.
Her ground and pound is downright scary. In constant pursuit of the finish. Might get it here.
Okay, it's the side control. Not bad.
Throwing punches when it's hit. She never just throws just to be throwing. Every punch is meant to land in every.
See, here's the thing with Juliana Pena. She's up. Never mind.
Oh, nice job by her.
I was gonna try to add some there, but I could have sworn she was going. That would have been the arm triangle. Or sorry, not the arm, and a triangle choke at least. Get inside control.
Well, hard to win fights in mixed martial arts from the bottom, but nice.
Just Holly doing a great job trying to keep her in half guard. Well, she was doing a great job. These are 2 great wrestlers.
I hope to never be full mounted, and this young lady now finds herself in this position. In this position, what's very key is that she cannot panic.
She is hemming the face. Well done by Juliana Pena, still staying active.
Shrimp off to a side, re-slide in that half guard so that now
tiring out Holly Holm too.
Take your underhook, get back.
She can't afford to get. Oh, she gave up the arm. This is where it gets a bit scary for Holly Holm. Because Juliana Pena will grab an arm and snap it. This is not good. Holly Holm could be in trouble. She's got to hope that maybe this round could be running to an end. This is not looking good for Holly. Holly, she may be done. Holly Holm is going to tap out to Juliana Pena. Juliana Pena taps out Holly Holm just like that. Armbar submission. Congrats to Juliana Pena. I told you, Josh. A lot of people get too hyped up. And then that first loss happens right afterward. Oh, no. I forgot to mention that Holly Holm has kind of been on a little bit of a losing streak. Holly Holm is now 13-12. Juliana Pena is now 5-3. Congrats. Congrats to Juliana Pena win this fight. Big win for Juliana Pena as we're going to the next fight of the night. 5-3 for Juliana Pena. And next up, folks, it'll be in the lightweight division as we're going to see ranked number 1, Anthony, the 13-8 Anthony Pettis take on ranked number 8, the 3-3 Paul Felder. This fight happens next. The lightweight division. Dan Murray got the official. Already. Fight. By the way, Anthony Pettis in the blue, Paul Felder in the black. Well, down goes Paul Felder the moment I look the opposite way momentarily. My next question, Josh, is who are you going for next?
Felder's kick is blocked.
Nice punch lands over the top.
And Anthony Pettis has already dropped Paul Felder in less than a minute, so it's kind of concerning me with how long will Paul Felder last in this fight now. I think that's the big concern.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
We should update the women's bantamweight records and rankings. Just because Pettis, alright, Josh is going for Anthony Pettis. There you go.
Tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by the Irish.
Paul Felder is not looking good right now. Oh goodness. Paul might be getting absolutely worked in just a second. Five and 3, boom. Poor Holly, like how the mighty have fallen with Holly Holm. As I just like look at her record, it's just wowing to me.
You got the turnover in that kick.
Just over.
You can hear that kick there was nasty. The sure if that swimming punch got blocked. Alright, so the women's bantamweight divisions have been updated. Divisions, that's awful. What is with my English? Every time I stream it gets worse and worse.
So just over 20 total strikes have landed for Anthony Showtime.
It's funny, you look at the gap in terms of like records and lightweights, and you can just cringe alone.
And they separate.
It's insane to see how odd this division is.
And he landed the right hand there.
So eventually there will hopefully be a change for this lightweight division. It will be a tough one, but at the moment, no, it is not. So know for a fact, Kevin Lee has already stated, and we've seen it through the actions, he wants to move to welterweight. He's challenging Conor McGregor. And both these guys have been not necessarily unstoppable, but for Kevin Lee, he'll lose the belt and then regain the belt really quickly. So for Kevin Lee, he's shown that he's just a guy that is a mainstay and a staple in the lightweight division. And for Conor, he's won belts in the featherweight, in the lightweight, and the welterweight. He's the current welterweight champion. The guy's made so much history in our series, it's insane. So for Conor, you know, what the next big fight would be a super fight for him, and the same could be said for Ronda Rousey as well, and from Mila Wineland, getting the belt back from someone she couldn't beat, finally beats her to become champion for the second time. I mean, the way UFC 270 is shaping up for us is absolutely crazy. I'm loving our pay-per-view. 2 super fights, 2 champ versus champs. It's gonna be nuts. Hey, what's up, Wally? How are you, man? Happy Thanksgiving.
Strike attempt there is blocked. Now a knee to the body.
Honestly, was really excited to do this stream. Not only because this is my last stream of the week, but like, it's fight night and it's UFC. You got to be hyped for it at this point. Lightweights, boom. There we go.
Kick to the body now. That one won't land.
And apparently there's a new fighter update, but I'm wondering if we're going to have any more fighters be included in the game. So I know Islam Makhachev was one that they recently added. I have to see them off there. Yeah, I'm off today too. I was actually really happy because I work in hospitality, so there's always supposed to be someone there. So I was like, woohoo! No Thanksgiving for me. Sorry, well, no work for me. Whoops.
Find something that's going to go behind it.
For Paul Felder staying in this fight for this long, I'm actually kind of surprised. Nice spinning back fist. A lot of dancing here.
Looking for that left hand. Not there. Gets hit with a
I feel like the light division always has like some of the weirdest fights.
A really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range.
Nice, beautiful front head kick, put him right on top of the skull.
Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range though with it.
Whenever I do a show like this, I have to have water, like all times.
Single collar tie now.
That voice gets strained very quickly.
45 seconds remain in the round. Not there.
I said I've respected what. Oh, finally something positive for Paul Felder. Well, I don't know if he's on Dream Street. You know, he was able to recover really quickly, DC. So I'm not sure about all that. I missed. Yes, she missed. I think like 6 or 7 of them. It was either 6 or 7 fights that you missed so far. That's the third and final round of this lightweight division fight. We got 3 more after this. Our main event: Tyson Fury, ranked number 3, takes on ranked number 1 former heavyweight champion Kenneth Thomas. And our epic heavyweight main event on this Thanksgiving special. This is what we wanted to see from Paul Felder. This is the Paul Felder we should have seen in round number 1 that we didn't. Let's be honest now. Elijah Grant, happy Thanksgiving. When do you think is
so we call on the fight stats here,
debuting in Universe?
And the accuracy rate 36% for him against Paul Felder.
Might I ask which person? Oh my god! Jeez Louise. Elijah, can I ask who, because I feel like I may have, like the universe mode, we have so many, for UFC or WWE? Which one? Oh, this is like the worst possible thing for Paul Felder to happen, especially when he's done so great in the start of this round. If he gets tapped out here, you've got to think it's going to be absolutely humiliating for him. It's going to be heartbreaking for him. He's done such a great job. His armbar has been locked in. Felder's in deep trouble. And he may not get us. No, he's able to slip out. He was able to slip out.
Right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get
to. But if I can get a little bit more elaboration on that, otherwise that'd be great. I saw the replay soccer. It was fun. We made a lot of moves. And I'm really glad we were already on the right path to making Manchester United better, especially with all the moves that I made. I think the only questionable move was Ousmane Dembele for $124 million. Oh, Islam Makhachev. When do I know he's on the card? Not this one, but Islam Makhachev is going to be 2 weeks away. Good Lord, Paul Felder's getting absolutely whooped. Yeah, so Islam Makhachev will be on UFC Fight Night 45. This is currently UFC Fight Night 43. So, the second week of December. That is when Islam Makhachev debuts. And football, yes, I am currently rebuilding Manchester. Oh my God, good night! That is knockout of the night. How smooth and how brilliant of a knockout from Paul freaking Felder, who was losing this fight in round number 1 clearly, and I thought once Anthony Pettis turned up in round number 3, that was it. Paul Felder caught that spinning roundhouse kick. Well freaking done. That was awesome. Madden football is good. No, I definitely enjoyed it. We actually did that on Monday. Yeah, we did it on Monday, I believe. By the way, folks, Paul Felder, 4-3. Anthony Pettis, 13-9. Congrats to Paul Feller on going 4-3. Josh, I told you. You can ask Wally. Wally sometimes gets it right for the majority, and then he brings it up, and then he starts losing the pick'ems. It's the funniest thing, I'm telling you. Like, there's got to be a curse for you guys or something. It's like, I've witnessed that. It's like a pattern. It's funny for me. Listen, folks, in the light and heavyweight division, we're going to see Aldrich Cook, ranked number 1, the 10-7 man himself, take on ranked number 7, the 4-3 Nikita Krylov, with Herb Dean as the official. Here we go.
Back inside Bell Center here in Montreal, and I don't know if there's something in the water, in the beer, in the walls, but these people make noise like few MMA fans around the world.
Maybe it's something in the weather. They're escaping the snow to go inside the Bell Center, and once they're there, they're doing all those other things. John,
I think they're just watching while it was like, not today. I feel that. I feel that. Oh my goodness. Wow, Nikita Krylov already rocking Aldrich Cook. Oh! This is not good for Aldrich Cook at all. He's getting absolutely hammered.
Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as he gets.
The problem is the opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to
Cook right now is just...
And when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Oh, definitely, for sure, Wally. Thank you so much for reminding me. Guys, please hit that like button. Subscribe to BVTV. We do UFC once a week, Madden once a week, a Let's Play of Far Cry once a week, FIFA once a week, and even our WWE 2K GM Universe mode once a week as well. That premieres. So, tons of content, lots of content. Once we finish our Far Cry Let's Play, our college football Universe mode series will be resuming. Good Lord, Aldrich Cook's absolutely hammered. Gotta update the last fight, and I think I'm gonna have to update 2 fights with the way this fight may be ending shortly. That's it, good night. Wow. Nikita Krylov.
Just the way he drew it up as he gets the knockout victory here tonight. It's
literally finishes this fight before I can even do anything. I mean, Krylov came in and absolutely dominated Aldrich Cook. This wasn't even a fight. This is a massacre. A butt whooping. A full-on butt whooping. Hey, we've got some solid KOs tonight. It's fine. I've got to do 2 records and then 2 rankings. Nikita Krylov, man, coming back with a vengeance. Literally, I mean, that was nasty. That was crazy. Next up, folks, it'll be in the men's bantamweight division. As Bruce Lee, who is 7-5, ranked number 1, takes on ranked number 6, the 21-7 Aljamain Sterling. That's what happens right here, right now.
All right, here we are back in Montreal at the Bell Center.
2 rounds if need be. Remember, Aljamain Sterling was the bantamweight champion for a long time until Alex King came along. King no longer being the champ. He had a nice reign with the belt, too. We've heard some rumors that he might be moving up to featherweight or going back down to flyweight. I cannot confirm nor not confirm any of those rumors at the moment. We're still finding more information on that. Alright, Bruce Lee in the blue, Aljamain Sterling in the green. I have got 2 divisions to fix. Wonderful. Oh yeah, Bruce Lee has been the man in this series. He has survived like since UFC 2. It's been wild how much Bruce Lee's been in this thing. That's like the one consistent thing I've realized with like UFC games. Bruce Lee, they will find a way to put Bruce Lee in there somehow. Oh yes, the lightweights. I was like, what am I doing? Still can't believe Paul Felder won that fight. My voice? It's not good. Oh, I come with the knee to the face. Goodness gracious. That is not good.
Sterling goes for the clinch here. Looks like
It was nasty too.
he was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
If Bruce Lee goes down to fight, Taylor versus Lee would be a great fight. I think they only put him at I think the lowest he goes is bantamweight.
They have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Taylor would have to move up a little bit too.
Slips. Oh, he got everything.
Which would be interesting. Especially to like kind of see and witness what would happen. For sure. Right on, Bruce Lee has taken it to Aljamain Sterling on his return fight. Since losing to Alex King. This is not what Aljamain Sterling had in mind. Go for a takedown, not looking too good for him. But at the moment, I am fixing the lightweight division.
Oh, landed that inside leg kick. Already a welt on his opponent. Sterling gets tagged with a kick now.
Oh, yeah, right. I thought he was on fight. No, I wish. God, Bruce Lee at fight. Can you imagine? Oh, my goodness. That's like...
Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
That's phenomenal.
Sterling's hook shot there looked pretty good, but blocked by the defense.
Didn't realize how much fixing that the lightweight division actually needed when you move things around. My goodness.
Just misses with the right hook.
Right now, Aljamain Sterling finally maybe finding his rhythm. Something that is much needed for him. And this is a first. I don't ever remember Aljamain Sterling and Bruce Lee actually ever going at it. And in our series, of course.
Just missing on the counter there.
But Ultra Cook is 10-8, by the way. Nikita Krylov is 5-3.
To connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Big punch lands through the middle.
Yeah, when you're ranked #1 and you drop like that, my goodness. First round, guys, like that's... It's honestly wild.
This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head.
So a lot of these guys are going to start getting like boosted up in some really good positions.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Wow, Aljamain Sterling getting absolutely... Whoa, did he just get resurrected? I'm telling you, it felt like Aljamain Sterling was getting resurrected for a minute. Bruce Lee can kick hard in the moves. Oh, and Bruce Lee kicks hard in this game. EA Sports, it's in the game. You're darn right, it's in the fights right now. It's in the knockouts. It's in the intensity. There you go.
All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. Triangle looks pretty tight here. We'll see if he can get out of it.
This is a nice little triangle, but he's got to do a little bit more here. Because Bruce Lee will slip out of this. Do not sleep on Bruce the Dragon Lee. Told you he would. Told you he would, folks.
Yes, absolutely.
So I've actually updated all the records and rankings, so I'm up to date. Woohoo!
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
Perfect. So I've updated all of that. Awesome sauce. It's great to be on top of things. Whoa, great counter, but can he get the arm? He does. So this is the scary thing. Can Bruce Lee hang in there and escape this armbar? The armbar has been killer for a lot of fights so far in this episode. But can he hang on? I think he might be able to. He's got to hang on for like 5 more seconds, and Bruce Lee is hanging on for dear life. He survives to the next round. Here we go. Round number 3 of this bantamweight fight. And after this, folks, we'll be at the main event of the evening. A heavyweight division collision. Kenneth Thomas, Tyson Fury, ranked number 1, ranked number 3.
there at the drive-thru. Order a
Whoa,
combination.
be careful.
Take the soda with your food. Give him the right hand behind the
And if you're Sterling, you need this fight to go to the ground again because you're getting absolutely worked on the stand-up. Bruce Lee has been looking awesome.
You don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test.
So this has been a solid performance by Bruce Lee. For Sterling, it's been pretty decent, but it hasn't been as good as what Bruce Lee's been putting on.
Oh, wicked nice leg kick there, DC.
Can't take too many.
Bruce Lee is looking like he has found a rhythm.
Confidence is high, and I gotta think when you knock a fight.
Good night, dear Lord, it's over. Stop the fight, stop the fight. Bruce the Dragon Lee spinning back fist knockout victory.
Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening.
Bruce Lee looking better than ever. He is back with a vengeance. Spinning back fist. Good night, Aljamain Sterling. KO the night 100% for sure. And while Bruce Lee won, no, Bruce Lee made a statement. Forget winning. This was a statement victory. Hey, I'm the rightful number one contender. I'm going to be facing whoever for that bantamweight belt. That's what Bruce Lee just said. No mercy. Congrats to Bruce Lee. He's now 8-5 in the UFC. He puts Aljamain Sterling to 21-8. Because Aljamain Sterling can't believe he's like, I was supposed to win this fight. What happened? Oh, my eyes bottom.
Well, we congratulate him on a huge knockout here tonight. He'll probably keep that.
Congrats to Bruce Lee on winning this fight as we're going to go on to the main event of the evening, folks. What you've all been waiting for. Ranked number 1, the 14-6 Kenneth Thomas.
Coming up next
Versus ranked number 3, the 4-2 Tyson Fury in the main event. Here we go. Taylor versus King would be a similar style. Oh, for sure. It's in these fights out done. Oh, yeah. And with the way it's looking, we don't even know if Alex King will be going down to back to featherweight, where he was the kingpin for forever, it seemed like. And he even dominated the bantamweights for a while, too. So if he goes to featherweight, you can't really blame him. Maybe he just wants to move up another division. I mean, obviously, featherweight would be the ceiling.
These guys seem to be the mirror image of each other.
But could he come in and dominate? That's the real question. And it's funny because Kenneth Thomas from England, Tyson Fury, same deal. 2 English fighters going to war here. Kenneth Thomas in the gray and flames trunks, Tyson Fury in the gold and green.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
5 rounds if need be in this heavyweight division collision. You got to think a win for one of these men is going to cash in the ticket to go to UFC 270. Go Fury KO. Okay. So Waller's going for Tyson Fury. That'll be interesting. We haven't heard from Josh of who he's going for. Taylor the next Connor, Mr. Moneyman. That's interesting. That is a bold claim to make. That is a bold claim to make, Josh. And you're going for Tyson Fury. Okay. Interesting. I'm liking the confidence. I'm liking the confidence in your fighter. I'm liking it.
Oh, that's a big hook to the chin.
Something tells me we won't need 5 rounds for these two guys. I can't see it happening. I think at the max, maybe 3, maybe 4, and 4 would be a stretch.
Straight punch lands. Landed a good uppercut there.
All right, I'm updating the bantamweights at the moment. Make sure I don't miss any comments from you guys. At least I'm making sure. Solid, but these guys aren't stringing in combinations, which could be a little bit alarming.
Right punches there.
We're not here to take part, we're here to take over. Hey, that's fair, but you never know who you might encourage in the wrath on your path to that. The fight division is dangerous. It's definitely underrated. So it'd be interesting to see who may try to stop you on the path there. Who might think they got what it takes?
Oh, single collar tie here.
Perfect. There goes that. That's been
Fury
updated.
gets in the clinch again. This has historically been a good position for him. Let's see how he attacks here.
Alright, so bantamweights have been updated. Not much that really needs to be updated there, which is pretty nice, pretty solid. That's what I like.
Second round here. Very nice outside.
Yes, and then it's just the heavyweights left, which is awesome.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
It's insane when I look at this and see how much like we've expanded over the years. Taylor is the fight. There's after one fight, some very bold claims are being made. Oh man. Okay, Fury kick hard. I'm not really sure Tyson Fury knows what to do with his feet, if I'm being honest.
There's the kick, it's blocked.
Like Tyson Fury doesn't strike me as a guy who knows what he's doing with his feet. At all. And I could be completely wrong. I'm not the biggest fan of boxing, nor am I an avid watcher, so I don't really know much about Tyson Fury.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but
these guys are being very subtle about things. I'm a little bit surprised. I thought these guys were really going to throw it. You know what? Taylor versus Nico. If you want that fight to happen, I'll make that fight happen somewhere down the line. But I will count on your record.
Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to him.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
And then Nganou's been looking for a guy to pummel.
All right, single collar tie now.
Wow. I've actually gotten tired somehow. I don't know how.
Oh, blocks the shot.
Kenneth Thomas, my goodness gracious.
Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has hurt very badly again. Oh.
Is there more fights after this or not? No. This is our main event, folks. Our main event, and then we'll always do the recap to who got killed tonight, submission of the night, and fight of the night. Whoa, Fury went down. Fury went down, and Kenneth Thomas wasting no time on trying to knock him out.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom.
But how much does Tyson Fury know what to do? Yeah, but say, I just don't see him knowing what to do on the ground, and that is an advantage that mixed martial arts are gonna have. And Fury's done a lot better than his counterpart Anthony Joshua, who's on the other opposite end of not doing so well.
We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round 2.
We're gonna make Taylor the Conor kind of guy. Hey, the difference between most people and Conor is that Conor, for the most part, well, Conor used to back it up. So make sure your guy can back it up.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance.
Besides what made Alex King a great champion, he was very flashy with it, but he was like confident, And that's what made Alex King a great fighter champion in our series.
He's like in a zone. It's like the basketball hoop becomes twice its size. This guy today is looking at focus missing.
It's funny, wow, the moment you said Fury, come on, the moment Tyson Fury literally just went all out.
Look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do.
He's going to start looking for
Fury and Tom's done a great job of going to war so far. I mean, Tom's was a bloody mess before this round started, and Fury's been busted open a little bit. Because Fury does not know what to do on the ground, and we know that. The Scottish are here to make noise. Yeah, it's funny. We've only had one Scottish champion. That was oh my gosh, what is her name? Joanne Calderwood. She made history in UFC too. She was the first ever champ. I remember that. Wow.
Oh, nice connection with that
That was a while. Oh, oh my God. He got him in. Oh my goodness. Good Lord. Tyson Fury is just teeing off on Kenneth Thomas. I don't think. I just don't think that Kenneth Thomas has got much left in. Good Lord, good night. Tyson Fury.
Beautiful shot to end the fight right there. It couldn't have landed.
And I called it, folks. I called it. I didn't see it going past 3 rounds, and Tyson Fury literally delivered on my comment. But boom! So much force. One more time. Good night. Good Lord. Boom! And folks, we got one more part left, and as you guys know, that is the awards. Congrats to Tyson Fury. He is now 5-2 in the UFC. Kenneth Thomas, 14-7. Can anyone stop the Gypsy King? And folks, there's one more part left, and that's the award. So let's get to it, because I know it's Thanksgiving. Everyone wants to get into their turkey with their family. Let's do this quickly. Fight night went to Bruce Lee and Aljamain Sterling. I'd have to agree. Performance of the night submission definitely should have went to Damian Maia, and performance of the night knockout definitely should have been Paul Felder. With that being said, folks, thank you so much for watching. Please do leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to BVTV if you haven't already, and we'll see you next time. Stay off the hook.